What's up, guys? How are ya? What's happening? Probably should turn this up a little bit. Turn my voice up. Hello. That's weird. Hi. There we go. This other sound's too loud anyway. What's going on? Lockdown. Oh, my hair. Wait, those are two different comments. Yeah, I got a haircut. I'm having coffee. I'm having old, like, not fresh coffee, which is not the best. Not the best. I looked in the bowl of destiny today, thinking maybe we'll do some, fan suggestions. I realized we're running low on fan suggestions. So I'm going to open up, in a few minutes here, I'm going to open up the store for style suggestions for the Bowl of Destiny. So you'll go into your to the link. What's the chat command for the link? You guys can do it. Store. There you go. Bam. So there's the store link. It's not available right now. I haven't turned it on yet. But music themes are not cheap to redeem. They're 5,000 points, so it's not for everybody. But if you can talk somebody else into, if you don't have the points and you can talk somebody else into adding a good suggestion, or throw some awesome stuff in the chat, maybe somebody who does have the points will say, "Oh, that's a good idea," and they'll submit it. I've got a brand new pad of Post-its. A brand new pad of Post-its to write your suggestions down on, and so we'll spend a good portion of the day doing that. Figure maybe I'll work on this beat for like, I don't know. Work on this beat for 45 minutes, and at the break, we'll switch over to Bowl of Destiny stuff. So you guys can, while I'm working on this, you guys can talk about what things to add in the chat. And then we'll get to it at around about 45 minutes. How's that sound? Some of you have way too many points, by the way. So you guys are gonna be good. But here's the thing. Let's is it laggy? That's weird. That's unusual. I wonder what that's all about. Do I have a bunch of weird shit turned on here? I don't. Huh. That's strange. Well, yeah, that's weird. It's a little laggy. Not sure what that is. I'm assuming that's all laggy. Weird. Wait, is this side not laggy? Hold on. Is this good? Wait, these ones are not laggy. It's just the one camera. That's super weird. I'm gonna unplug that thing and plug it back in. Yeah, that's super weird. Hold on. Oh, it's plugged way... What the fuck? Okay, hang on a second. I'm gonna fix it. Gonna fix it. It was plugged into a USB hub. That camera was, I moved that camera, I plugged it into a different spot. I plugged it into this USB hub, and I think plugging it into the hub is not, I think that it was adding some lag for some reason. That's weird. Let's see if this helps. Maybe it will. Technology's weird, you guys. It's so weird. Technology. All right, so here we are. We're back. Oh, fixed. Look at that. Weird. Okay. You like my shirt? I forget who makes this shirt. I can't read it, and you can't see it there. I got it at United Arrows. You know what United Arrows is? I think I got it at United Arrows. Shout out to Poggy the Man. Shout out to Calvin Chan. Let's see. Let's get some let's make this like a little bit of a hip hop track. Let's make this a little. Let's get some good. I want like a. I'm glad I downloaded these Kenny sounds because he has some good. Kenny Beats has some good 808s. I like that. That's probably. Oh shit, my. Machine. Actually, maybe I'll do. No, I can put it in here. Bam! Shit is loud. So I'm gonna put it on. Sometimes you gotta pitch them. Cause you hear how that one, it dips? You kinda have to do it by ear. I know this one's a pitchy 808, but I kinda like it. Maybe that's the one. Let's try one more just to see. Wow! This one's kind of nice too. That one's good. I like that one. It's a little shorter. All right. We got those. Let's get some little, what did I download from sounds? I feel like I had a couple good bits here. Let's just do a kick right there. We'll put these kicks in just in case. Mommy na. Let's do one of those. I'm gonna edit this snare. I like the snare. I'm gonna make it tighter and edit it a little bit here. I'm gonna make it super tight. Okay, I like that. Maybe I can take this snap and do the same thing. And I'll make it, if you zoom in on it, you can see that it's like kind of late. Ooh, that's, doesn't have any attack now. Took off the attack. Let's make it more unique. Let's dip that down and then filter out some of it. So that. Okay, we're gonna try that. I need a different hi-hat here. I don't like that hi-hat. Let's look in some of these guys. What's vintage heat got going on in it? You guys want some vintage heat? Maybe. It's probably better than this one. This has got like old school, like Casio, cheap sounding. That's kind of nice, a little bit crush ending on it. You hear how it sounds like fuzzy? Let's do... This one has got to get shorter as well. There you go. Take this sound and give it a little sauce. Let's put a little RC20 on it. We're gonna wobble it a little bit and make it a little. Take this off. that's our first vibe. Let's see if we get some more interesting sounds in here. This one's too filtered. Better. All right, second pattern. Let's do another pattern. Something different. I could actually just take this kick and just move it. Take these guys out. Maybe that one. Oh fuck, I fucked up again. Hang on. Didn't I? Yeah, I did. So I messed up here. I'm maybe gonna undo all this. I didn't duplicate the pattern. So this too, now pattern one, like, I erased pattern one basically is what happened last time. So now I've got pattern one is saved. I'm gonna go back to pattern one. I'm gonna actually change this hi-hat to here. Let's see if it'll change. I want this to only be on the second half here. That's cooler. That's better. All right. Let me look at some other sounds here. Bowed strings, what's this all about? Koto. What? Why is this taking so long? Nah. I don't like those. These are all like drums. Let's try sound effects. Oh. Nah. Alright, these are not what I'm looking for. Vocals? Let's see what's in vocals. Uh-huh. Nope. I don't want any of that. Break it. I feel like a little echoey vocal isn't bad. That's not bad. Let's do a little. This. Nope. Wow, getting a lot of spinny wheel today. Turn that shit down. Oh, it's pitchy. Huh. Maybe the original sound is pitchy. Let's put up a piano and find out. Usually if I find that like I'm having pitch issues, then something in the track, something in the like, something that's already playing is pitchy. And it's probably the Super 8. I mean, I do have some pitchy stuff going on with it. Like it's already got like something LFO or something wobbling in the note. And then after that, I put the RC20, which also plays with the pitch. Oh yeah, you can already hear it. Wow, okay. Wow, okay. Okay, let me just do this real quick. So now you can really hear how like pitchy it is. So let me just do this real quick. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take this off of it. And then we'll open this back up and find out why it's so pitchy. I'm gonna guess. Oof, okay. There's no drift on. So that was super weird. I went on a little journey here to figure out what was going on. And for some reason, when I went past, so an octave is 12. And for some reason, when just a second ago, I went above 12 and I came down to 12 and it was out of tune. So it was, I don't know if that was a bug or if there's something going on. Like, I don't know, that was weird. I'm a little newer to Super 8, and so, no, an octave is not 8. An octave is 8 if you're talking about in scale. Between C1 and C2, there's actually 12 steps. So that includes it's all half steps, half notes. Streamlabs is broken? Semitones, thank you. Yeah. So that's what was going on, is like for some reason I went up here and then I came down to 12 and a second ago it was not an octave. I don't know why that was. It's super weird. It has something to do with this FM, I think. But I don't know why that was doing what it was doing. Okay, so let's take a look take out this piano now. Now I know that we're on the right note, but I don't like this sound as much as the other sound. So let's keep that one. Let's go back to the other one. See if I can fix it. What was it in? Synth Misks? It was. Like, what the fuck is that? Pitch is -1. Okay, we're finding it. It's happening. Okay, the pitch was at -1. That's not good. And then this guy has like a weird. The FM thing is not working in our favor. Super weird. Ready? Dude, how fucked up is that? So fucked up. Oh my god. I can put those in together. Wow, that's really fucking weird. Now we're in the realm. Okay, well, we're at least back to our normal kind of sound and we're kind of in the key now. It's pitchy, but it's fine. This works. Oh my God, that was a journey. There, at least now it sounds like it doesn't have. The thing is, you guys are like, oh, you're obsessing on it to make it perfect, whatever. That was a very I can't believe it. I don't even know what I just said. But yeah, if you don't build, like if you don't address pitch issues right off the bat, it's gonna be, you're gonna be in for a whole world of trouble as you make your song. Like it's gonna be a nightmare later, because every sound you bring in that's supposed to be on key is gonna be like, you're gonna have to address pitch on everything, including like if you try and add a live instrument like a guitar, what are you gonna do? Like pitch all of your guitar up a portion of a tone? I don't mind it being wobbly like this, but yeah. I don't mind it being like kind of pitchy, like a chorus or like a weird wobbly thing like this. But I don't want it to be a fucking mess. All right. So we got two beats. This is 2 drum beats. Okay. Might need to do a little mix situation with these. Let's get a third one. What was in this? Oh. Hold up. I'm gonna have to turn off this, I have this gate on my live mic, which I put in so you didn't hear like all this hissing, but it kind of like, now it's kind of bothering me. So now you're gonna have to listen to the hissing no matter what. Sorry. No matter what. And you have to listen to me rub up against the microphone. Or I could just turn the gate up even more. No, that'd be a problem. Okay. Let's find some more sounds. Maybe there'll be some cool loops. Let's see that. That'd be weird. Well, this is not weird at all. Little late tambourine, okay. Oh, we got a little bit of like a Japanese. Okay. Alright, well, we'll go with this low one. Oh, we got like a... This shit's not on. So what's interesting about these is if you take a hat loop, as opposed to playing the hi-hat, if you take a hi-hat loop and like tune it and whatever and stretch it, it loses its like, it loses its attack a little bit sometimes, and it has a different texture. I feel like I can always tell when people do that with their, tracks. Hang on one second. Let me see if I double this pattern length. Oh, now yeah, I can't do that. Okay, can't double it. Can't double it. Okay. Let's duplicate that guy. Take this out. Take these snares out. New snare. Go back in here and find like a unusual, something you wouldn't expect in this. Or not. Put a distortion on it. Maybe like a little drum loop. These guys are not the ones. You're not the one. Oh, this is so like 80s. No, I'm not messing with those. I'm not messing with those. Hi-hat. Got a couple things here. All right. Let's do this. Take these guys. Grab the whole thing and go down an octave with it. All right, I'm gonna lay this out like with a couple different sections and then add some instruments, because without any other context, it's not really doing anything. Okay, and then beat can go in here. So, oh, hold up. This has got to be create. Okay, so this is an empty pattern. Come on, go here. So this is empty. So from the top, to those. Oh, our timer already. Jeez, she was fast. How has it been an hour already? Because I was fucking around with the pitch. That's why. Oh, it's so pitchy. Let's take this out. Okay, I'm gonna take that piano away. And we'll do, I don't know. This guy? Let's try Cloud Supply. All right, so I'm just gonna loop these guys and we're gonna address this bowl. All right? It's just gonna keep looping. It's just gonna go. I don't think this is like done. I mean, we'll come back to this at some other point. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. Turn that down and turn this way up. All right, there. That's the audio. All right. So we have we have bowl recommendations. We have redemptions to hit. I'm gonna skip ads for right now. The Bowel of Destiny. All right. Just turn that hi-hat down. Here's the bowl. Here's the pen and pad and all that. I'm gonna open up the music redemption themes right now. I hope you guys have had a nice little chance to discuss what themes you might want to see. Music themes are now open. If you go to this link, putting it in the chat right now. If you go to that link right there, streamlabs.com/official/Mike Shinoda/V2, you can spend your Shinoda bucks redeeming a style. For those of you that are new members of the community, new viewers, what we do is you watch, you get points. Those are called Shinoda bucks. And you can spend your Shinoda bucks on song style suggestions or art themes or whatever. So right now I turned on the music theme suggestion. The suggestions I usually mash up, and I might actually, what I might do is, these were the ones that were in here, they weren't the best mashups. Like this one, for example, is the Strokes mashed up with Megalovania from Undertale, mashed up with Dinosaur Jr. And then this one, that one was Rob Borden Chooses, which I might as well throw out because he won't choose. I had hit him up a couple times and he wouldn't do it. He didn't say that, but he wouldn't respond, which means he's not gonna do it. These one might have fallen off of something else. No, I don't think I think they went together. Purple Mengu wanted aggressive video game music or battle theme, and Claudia LP wanted percussion only. So I might mash those up. I might put those together, or I might add something to those. So here's what I'll do. I'm gonna take the ones that are in there. I'm gonna take them out. I'm gonna look at your suggestions right now. So here's what we've got. Music themes. So many music themes. So Ilambros. Wants a Zorbaz dance. Meaning starts slow, gets faster. I like it. Good suggestion. That's a great suggestion. It's very open-ended. Next suggestion we got from the Redemptions, Thorn XBL. Wants industrial. And that's in the style of KMFDM. I'm gonna say, just so you know, I'm more familiar with Ministry than I am KMFDM. I like KMFDM, but I really like Ministry. So just to put it out there, that's probably where I'll end up leaning. If you guys don't know those bands, you don't know what that means, that's okay. iTaterTot wrote, can you make a Tribe to Aaliyah song? I don't know what that means. iTaterTot, tell you what, be more clear. I'm gonna refund your redemption. Be more clear about what you want. Official Stealth Made wants Trigun theme song style. I don't know what Trigun is. What's Trigun? What's Trigun theme? It said Trigun. Is it Trigun or Trigun? This is it? Really? This? Okay. Okay. So that's the suggestion, I guess. Okay. Trigun theme song style. Stealth Maid suggested it. Very LP. Very not LP. I disagree. Maple Juice wants an uncommon time signature. Okay. Uncommon meaning not 4/4, I guess. Can do maple juice, maple juices. All right, Gem BM9. This is a great one. This is funny. I don't know how I'm gonna mash this up with anything. Wants a 311 come original style. So if you don't know that song, reggae infused jam rock band from the late 90s, early 2000s. I guess Come Original was in the 2000s, wasn't it? I used to love 311 when they're on their first album. Peppa Park wants Living Things meets One More Light. Style. All right. I'm just FYI, some of these, if I refund your thing, don't be offended. Some of them it's not my, I don't know. It's not something that I really would have fun doing. So, I do refund them sometimes. Just don't be offended. It's like, it's not an insult, it's whatever. And I'm not mentioning them specifically so you don't get called out in the chat. So it's up to you. If you want to make yourself known and complain, that's up to you. But I'm just letting you know, like if I refund something, like you get your points back, you can make another suggestion. Don't be offended. Xana3 wants an Elmo jam. With me doing vocals. With me doing a voice. Which is gonna be ridiculous. Coco Blue Games wants a Tame Impala style. That's a tough one. Coco's husband is requesting this. Yeah, I don't know what the definitive like Tame Impala style is. But you know, we'll take a stab at it. Michelle 444 wants something in the style of the Doors. That's interesting. Okay, that's what we got here. Spooky Cree wants something. Hey, what's happening here? Wants something in the style of Silent Hill. Interesting. I don't know what the Silent Hill music sounds like. I'm assuming it's just like horror music. Okay, here's a tough one. I can't, cause it didn't, I don't think it came through. Oh. Oh, okay. Sold my soul to yo mama. Wants post-rock in the style of This Will Destroy You. Or God is an Astronaut. I don't know This Will Destroy You. Let's look up This Will Destroy You. Let's look it up. Okay, ready? Oh, this is a full album. Full album on YouTube? No, thank you. Mighty Rio Grande. Okay, what's this? Fast forwarding a little bit here. This is post-rock, is what they call this? Or is this what you call this? You call this post-rock? Okay, I'm gonna jump ahead because this track is 11 minutes long. 11 minutes, 17 seconds. We are now at the 3.5 minute mark. And now we are at the 4.5 minute mark. No, there's nothing to see. Hold on, screen. There's nothing to see. So at the 4.5 minute mark, it dies out here. And then what? It's a slow buildup. That's an understatement, Ari. I like it. It sounds great. It's a very long buildup. Great sounds. That's how post-rock works. It's all like super slow and chill. I'm gonna jump ahead, okay? So we're just doing it into it. This sounds like the ambient track that I made. Oh, they double timed it. They're gonna double time it for the next 4 minutes? I like it. It's dope. Yeah, that's good. Let's see. God is an Astronaut. This reminds me of early M83, but without the synths. genre, post-rock, space rock. All right. We got it. We got the vibe. Post-rock, space rock. Okay, I got you. So you learn something new every day. Post-rock, space rock. Here we go. Still going. I'm MF. Once. John Bellion. Style. Again, kind of difficult. Very difficult one to do. John Bellion is very musical, and I feel like he doesn't have like an inherent style. He's versatile. So yeah. All right, I think we got a lot of these, so I'm gonna shut down the themes now. I think we've got enough themes. Shutting them down. You had lots of time to enter your themes. Let's see what we got here. LP Buckeye wrote Julian K. I'm gonna say, well, Julian K. Orgy, I guess. I'm not gonna say orgy, just out of respect for those guys. The separate nature of their things. Let's see. Maria 4LP wants Daft Punk. Tricky. Tricky. Let's see what else we got here. Probabilistic wants a Blue Monday style. This is the one. The request. Ah, got it. This version? I haven't heard this. Okay. So he took that song and did this is from the score of Wonder Woman 1984. All right. That's what we're doing, I guess. It's very specific. It's the third iteration, like Blue Monday, as done by Sebastian Bohm, as done by me. It's very confusing. Oliviano wants an alarm sound for cell phone. Not sure exactly what that means, but I'll put it in the thing. Cell phone alarm sound, bam. Idaru 1 wants pop punk. Okay. Marky D, here's what I'm gonna do with you. Marky D got too specific with his suggestion. So I'm gonna edit it. He wants a sound collector part 2. That means that I'm gonna use like sounds that are in my library from other songs and stuff that I've collected along the way myself. He was very specific about his request, and that puts too many, when you guys get too specific, it puts too many restrictions on the process. And then number one, it becomes not fun for me, but number two, the song, when it's too specific, it gets into like just being a copycat thing, or like, it's just not, it puts limits on what it can be, which is not as fun. Let's see here. Let's see what we got. Here we go. I lost one of the redemptions. Here we go. Ek LBDV. Wants something in the style of Twin Peaks. The Twin Peaks theme. I lost that one for a second. Here we go. Okay. Come on. The web page isn't updating here. So I tater tot resent the request, a tribute to an Aaliyah song. I don't know what tribute means. But what do you guys think tribute means? In her style. Like all of these are in the style of, so. Yeah. Aaliyah's songs, I think Aaliyah's songs were produced by Timbaland. So it's basically a Timbaland R&B song, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not gonna do a cover though, FYI. So we'll do our best here. Fernanda Souza wants something in the style of the movie Saw. listen to that theme and see what is going on there. All right, MA9K, Mass Effect soundtrack? What's that sound like? Here we go. Composed by Jack Wall and Sam Hulick. All right. I think we got the point. I think we got it. Sounds good. Final Masquerade wants to hear an acoustic jam, especially using acoustic guitar. Ms. Greenapple wants a lullaby for a 5-month-old. Okay. And this might be our last one. Mia Lushi wants something like this. Typing it in here.
Under the knife I surrendered, but innocence yours to consume. You cut it away, and you filled me up with hate. Into the silence you sent me, into the fire consumed. You thought I'd forget, but it's always been my pulse in my veins. You're the war that I wage. Can you change me? Can you change me? You're the love that I hate. You're the drug that I take. Will you cage me? Will you cage me?
All right, I think I'm good. All right. Here are all the post-its. Here are all the suggestions. I'm gonna put some of these together for some of our mashups. What's the theme from Undertale? Megalovania from Undertale sound like? I forget. I gotta actually hear that real quick before we move on. Ah, that guy. So do you want it in the 8-bit style? That's funny. All right. Percussion only, mashed up with aggressive video game theme music. Mashed up with... What could it be? Let's try something. Let's get rid of some of these easier ones real quick. I feel like the Blue Monday theme and the Mass Effect themes could go well together. And maybe mash those up with... Let's see what else is in here. Let's do some mashups. I know what I want to do. Let's do Megalovania from Undertale mashed up with pop punk. Let's do an 8-bit pop punk song. Let's definitely do that. And maybe I'll use this. This one said cell phone alarm sound. Let's put the cell phone alarm sound in that. See if that works. The reason I mash these up myself like this way is because if I just pick them randomly and I get like, you know, pop punk and then I get the Doors, it's like that's just gonna suck. I don't want to make a thing that sucks. That'll make me sad and that'll be boring. That'll be like, you're not gonna want to watch me like, you're not gonna want to watch me be frustrated and be like, this is stupid. Like, I don't want to do this. So let's do ones that are like challenging, but it will be fun, a fun challenge. I think an 8-bit Sum 41 song, including a cell phone alarm, will be good. Let's see here. Industrial with an uncommon time signature will be good. That'll be a fun constraint. And then, like mashing that up, for example, with like 311. That'll just suck. That's not gonna be like a fun challenge. That's a suck. Mashing that industrial with like Lullaby for a 5-month-old. Then I'm just cheating. And I'm just gonna go one way or the other and be like, yeah, it's, you know, yeah, here's the industrial song, good luck sleeping. Let's see. Industrial Saw film theme? I don't know. What is a Saw film theme? Shower. Soundtrack. Let's do this. Let's hear it here. Is this really the theme song to this? I didn't really watch the song. Dude, I have to tell you, the sounds in this are so bad. I don't mind the you know what it is, but like these sounds are awful. It sounds like third-rate Linkin Park meets like keyboard horror movie. Dude, the beginning, this. It's like somebody trying to do a scary reanimation with like keyboard strings. How shocker, they used keyboard choirs too. Did they go? I'm sure they went with a higher. They did like a higher quality version of that theme at some point, right? Right? Tell me they did. I'm sure they did. That trap remix. I'm not gonna click on any of this stuff. I can't do it. Can't do it. All right, so Saw theme, uncommon time signature, industrial. Yeah. I think that would be. I'd love to add one more thing. All right, I'm gonna do those together. Those are fine together. I feel like this, I mean, maybe this is a little on the nose, but the Mass Effect soundtrack and Blue Monday, I mean, Orgy covered Blue Monday and Julian K is in here, so I feel like that's a thing to put those together. And maybe put the Star Set one with it. I feel like those are all neighbors. All right, I'm gonna mash those up. It's not bad. That'll be interesting. Percussion only battle game, battle theme. Percussion only. I wonder if what'd be interesting is to do, well, this one requires an acoustic guitar though. So we can do the Zorba's dance where it starts slow and gets faster. And we'll mash that up with the percussion only battle theme. Okay, post rock is gonna go with Lullaby for 5-month-old. And that's gonna go with Twin Peaks theme. I don't know. Let's jump ahead. Twin Peaks with it. I mean, that's like not a problem, right? That's not a problem. Okay, we'll do those together. I really am interested about this acoustic jam. Acoustic jam. What else could be acoustic? in this whole thing. Not many of these are acoustic. Silent Hill? Saw theme is already gone. Saw theme is already in the bowl. Acoustic Elmo. You got it. We'll do acoustic Elmo. All right, so acoustic Elmo meets Daft Punk. Acoustic Jam Elmo Daft Punk. That's the mashup. I'll tell you what, I like that one so much, we're just gonna do that one tomorrow. Acoustic Elmo Daft Punk. I'm gonna put that right up here for tomorrow. Tune in tomorrow. Boy, that's gonna be a good one. Woo. God. All right, Trigun. I had this leftover one from before, Dinosaur Jr. style. I feel like Trigun theme song will go well with that. They're not the same thing, but they'll at least they both have like a indie kind of like dirty kind of vibe. And then maybe we mash that up with maybe mash that up with Sound Collector, like some of my sounds. That'd be interesting. Sound Collector approach for in like indie guitars. That sounds doable. Let's do Living Things One More Light mixed with John Bellion. And then mix that up with Tame Impala. That's gonna be really challenging. That'll be fun though. It'll be challenging. I don't know what kind of like sound that'll be, but I probably will like it. All right, Come Original by 311. Wait, what happened with that one that was all like kind of like nu metal-y? I mean, I hate to say that, but it was. We had two in here that were leaned a little nu metal-ish. I shouldn't say nu metal-ish. It's more like just like rock with a W. Just getting that vibe. Oh, okay, but I was gonna flip it. How about we try and mash up like Jesus, these are hard to mash up, these last ones. Here's what I've got left. It's gonna be so hard. Aaliyah, 311, The Strokes, The Doors, and Silent Hill. Fuck. That's a mess. We think Doors and Silent Hill. Doors and Silent. Open it back up. See if we get a couple more suggestions. No, I don't think so. Aaliyah by itself? No, I don't want to do Aaliyah by itself. Like the Silent Hill theme, huh? It's so like loud and distorted sounding. I think the Doors and Silent Hill can work. Doors, Silent Hill, Strokes. That'll fit together. Who is rating? Raiders. Craig Mabbitt. Greetings, Raiders. Greetings. So what's happening right now, Raiders, is we're trying to decide what songs I'm gonna mash up for future streams. Tomorrow, Raiders, I'm gonna mash up Daft Punk, and I'm gonna do it all acoustic instruments, and I'm gonna put an Sesame Street Elmo voice over top of it. So I feel like this other one that's in here is, I'm looking for a place to stick this 311 redemption. Like, somebody redeemed 311 style, and that is a tough one to mash up with other things. Like, so the two that are unclaimed are 311 style and Aaliyah style. It's tough, man. Yeah, I don't know. I might have to just put those in the bowl on their own, huh? Because most of these other ones, it's just not compatible. Like, if I did, like, so here's some of the other examples. One of the mashups is Twin Peaks, post-rock, and a lullaby for a 5-month-old. I can't very well add Aaliyah to that, or 311 to that. So, mash up Aaliyah and 311. Just put them together and make that the world's worst mashup. I mean, I'm not just gonna do an Aaliyah song. That historically doesn't work. Historically, when I try and like just imitate like one band's sound, it's just like a half-assed like recreation of their like, you know. It's not. It's my heart's never in it when I do that. So yeah. I'm so tempted to like, maybe I'll pull apart this one. And do LOL. Blue Monday, Sebastian Bones score version of Blue Monday mixed with Mass Effect original soundtrack mixed with Aaliyah. I don't know what that's gonna be. That sounds more challenging and like there's a potential for that to fit. So that leaves 311, Julian K, and Starset together, which sounds like, I mean, that could work. All right. It's not my favorite combination of things, but well, I'll try and make it into something cool. All right. 311 and Julian K does not sound like a good combination, but you know, sometimes we got to stretch ourselves and do something that sounds weird and crazy, and maybe it'll be, you know, maybe something good will come of it. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows, my friends? We're gonna do a raid in a little bit here, but before I get there, I do want to give a shout out, some shouts out to some of the folks who've subbed. We've got, oh, we have so many subs. We have Hoff XD, we have FC Melavora, Kren V, sub for 5 months at tier 3. Wow. Omni Panda sub for 4 months. Rashida subbed. Beto Mount Meteor? MTY? Yeah. Subbed. Savalis subbed. Catchy Baseline subbed. Jared KG subbed. You guys subbed for a long, all these guys subbed for 5 months. Sil Winra, Bum Lucher, Mickey Vega, Caleb Hongratz 10, Corolla 1997, Maz DD999, Karen Desay, Vices and Discos gifted, Quilting Jet Girl subbed for 5 months, Ivana subbed. Is it Aline or Aline LP fan? Give me a phonetic spelling. What are you trying to get my attention doing, chat? What, you want me to do what? Yeah, these people resubbed, I know. Hold on, I'm scrolling back and I'm gonna scroll back down. Mickey. Wait, so we didn't do Aline, what's how do you say your name? What is it? We've talked about this 100 times, but I forget. Mika. No, I'm asking about Aline, A-L-I-N-E, LP fan. You guys haven't answered yet. Gospel redemption. What about the gospel redemption? Alania, Elaine. Great. I'm glad that I'm getting 5 different answers to my question. Vices and Discos gifted a sub. Rosanna358 subbed. Nia KNIK subbed with Prime. Horse Milk Actual gifted. Lisa 1974 subbed. M Cell subbed. Blin S Bieko Nom subbed. Conan Grohl subbed. Benoda subbed. Yasmina gifted. Mocha B subbed. Bruno subbed. Kari Rona subbed. Evo Ranger subbed. Danielle 317 subbed. Techno subbed with Prime. And Israel Gamara subbed. Aileen. LP fan. You guys are so funny. The Gospel Redemption. The Gospel Redemption. The Gospel Redemption is this one, right? Hold up. It's this one, right? Is it? It's great. It's so sick. I'm not mashing up sounds and I don't think I should mash up sounds and the style redemptions unless it's a real fit. I don't know if that's the... Somebody suggested I mash that up with the Aaliyah one. What else is in the Aaliyah one? What else was in it? Can't find it now. It's in here somewhere. I don't mind doing it. I'm just looking for like the right combo. We'll get to it, guys. We'll get to it. All right, maybe like Wednesday. I'll make a note. I'll put a note on my computer to sometime this week. I'll put a note that says, do the gospel sound redemption. You said that's Yasmina's one? All right, guys. So I made a note. Put my note over here. Bam. It's been noted. It's right there. Don't have any raids in the redemptions right now. Oh yeah, I do. Hold up. What's this one? Oh, we already did that one. What else we got? Alex Bent drums. And not on. Alex Bent drums got redeemed by Music Keeps Me Sane a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago. So we're still waiting for Alex Bent drums to be on when I'm on. Oh, Bella Goldwyn is also a redemption. I've been learning to just look at their channels on twitch.tv. Oh, there we go. All right, Bella Goldwyn is on. She's taking requests. You guys are gonna go see her. All right, here we go. Great. Finally. Say hi. This was redeemed by Rebellion Lyrics. I hope you guys have fun. And yeah. And so begins your raid. I'll see you guys tomorrow for a mashup of Daft Punk, acoustic sounds, and an Elmo voice. That's the deal. See you guys tomorrow.